Oli Carter, another tough day at the office for Sussex, but let's talk about yourself first, because, never easy going into bat in a situation where you're that many runs behind, I guess.
No, it's not, but we've always just got to look at how we're going to get in a good position in the game. Obviously, we've been up against it for the last couple of days, so just need to show a bit more fight in the morning and then see what we can get out of the game.
When you're batting there with Chechester, what's the plan? How do you sort of, you're analysing the game, you're miles behind. What was the plan between the pair of you?
I think we weren't really thinking about how we were going to end up. We were just thinking about the next ball and how we were playing that specific over, and just discussing different bowlers and how to play different bowlers, really.
Is it a little bit about being positive as well in that situation as well, of thinking, well, there's no point just hanging around, not scoring runs?
Not particularly. We weren't being ultra positive. We were just playing both our games. So, yeah, we were just focusing on the next ball and seeing how we went.
Let's talk about your form this season, because that's the sixth time I think you've been past 50 this season. You're averaging the best part of 50 as well. Tell us a little about your thoughts on your form.
I mean, it's always nice to get 50, but haven't scored the amount of runs that I probably should have. I've thrown away quite a lot of knocks where I've been looking good and then not converted, so on that part it probably needs to get better, and I need to score a few more hundreds rather than just getting 50 and getting out.
Yeah, that's really quite critical, because you've had some good knocks this season, Ollie. I'm thinking down at Glamorgan when you got Sussex a draw in that partnership with Henry Shipley, but you're still wanting more from yourself.
Yeah, I think so. That's the biggest part of my game at the moment. I get in and then find a way to get out. Not often that the bowler actually gets me out. I normally get myself out, so it's a big learning for me, and I need to definitely get better for the next few games and then for next year as well.
What's the feeling amongst the lads in the dressing room? Because this was always, arguably the biggest game of the season. There was good preparation for this game. What's the feeling in the dressing room? Because it's been 3 really tough days, albeit against a very good side, Ollie.
Yeah, I mean, we know Durham are strong. You just have to look at where they are in the table to realise that. So I think everyone's commitment has been right up there, and it's just a shame it's gone the way it has done. But it's not an ideal feeling in the change room. But we still got 3 games left after this one, so we've got to push in those ones.
And that being said, looking at the other results, Leicestershire and Worcestershire have won, but Leicestershire come to Hove next week, so it's a long shot, but who knows? I mean, 2 home wins, Sussex could still be in with an outside chance.
Yeah, exactly. We just got to focus on how we're going to win the next 3 games, I think, and see where, if we look after ourselves, and it will hopefully put us in a good position, and if it doesn't, then so be it. But we've just got to focus on winning the next game.
Final thing, I get lots of regular messages from people over in Australia, from Newcastle, where you played your cricket last winter. I think you cleaned up in the Player of the Year awards as well. So what are your plans for this winter? They clearly enjoyed having you over there.
Oh, hopefully it's just to go and do the same thing. I mean, I've got my flights booked, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back out there and starting again there. Yeah,
what was so good about playing over at Newcastle? I mean, obviously you enjoyed it, but you're looking to develop your game as well. I just wondered about the standard, etc., that you're playing out there.
Yeah, so I was lucky enough to have access to a cricket centre there whenever I wanted to use it, so I worked really hard on my game out there, and it's definitely transferred over to here, so yeah, I got lucky in that aspect.